So we got the Catalina right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started here at $400. Who wants Catalina for $400? Anybody go $400?
Pretty exciting to see that the boat auction's coming back. Someone's definitely gonna snack that up. This is a good little boat right here. This one. Someone's gonna want that guy. That one is definitely going to Davy Jones' locker. It does say it's impounded. Impounded vessel. This one might be at the boat auction this time. That's a nice boat. Oh, Bums Rush. This one was in the auction last time. That's a nice boat. I don't know what that is, but I could see that boat actually going places. Hello sailors, my name's Andy and this is my wife Misty. A few years ago we bought an old neglected sailboat for $3,500 and I've been working on it ever since. I literally learned how to sail on YouTube, but later we both took some lessons. I used to think that sailing was only for rich people. It's not. I used to also think that you had to sail around the world to have fun. You don't. Click subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and join us, and we'll show you how much fun you can have coastal cruising on a cheap sailboat. Welcome to Sailing Soleil. New episodes every 2 weeks on Sunday morning. All right, well, the time has come. They finally announced the next Long Beach boat auction. So I came down here and I wanted to take a look at some of the potential boats that might be in the next auction. Now, if you've watched my announcement videos in the past, then you know that I have to say that there's no guarantee that any of these boats are going to be in the boat auction, but this is the dock where they put a lot of the impounded vessels, and that's where they get the inventory for the boat auction, is from the impounded vessels. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted next time we have an announcement or when the Long Beach boat auction comes out next time. And send us a comment. I reply to all the comments, and it helps us with the YouTube algorithm if you give us a like and subscribe and all that jazz. So thanks for helping out. So let's go take a look at some of the boats that they have here. And like I said, no guarantee that they'll be in the auction, but these boats might be. So if you don't want anybody else to come outbid you, then don't tell anybody, but let's check it out. All right guys, this video is coming out pretty close to Christmas, so I wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody from our family to yours. And first we're gonna look at some boats, but stick around to the end of the video and that's when I'll tell you the date, the time, the location, address, and all that stuff for the Long Beach boat auction. So first, let's go check out some boats. Right here, first thing they've got here is a Catalina 30. Now, this looks pretty auction worthy. pretty run down. Some decent deck hardware, but for the most part, well, actually, I would say that one's probably not going to be in the auction because it has 2025 registration. And I don't see, oh yeah, it says impounded vessel. This guy has an impounded vessel sign on it. Even smaller. Not too bad for a little guy. Outboard. This is a very, very small sailboat. So this is just a little day sailor. You might make your way to Catalina on that if you were brave. Impounded vessel. Again, registered up to 2025. Back of this one's looking pretty haggard. My guess is that if this is in the boat auction, that nobody will bid on that one. It's too run down. That one will be going to Davy Jones' locker. We'll just move right on to this one. This one here does have an impounded vessel sign on it. And again, 2025 tags. It's chained up so nobody could steal it. This one's got some good, really nice winches. Nice Tohatsu. That's a very nice engine. This one looks like it was probably, someone was using this boat. Mercury outboard there, Tohatsu there. Lots of, mast steps. Those are small mast steps. Man, you might trip off of those. That would hurt. Okay. Let me know what this is, guys. I don't know what this is. All right. Here's another one. Impounded vessel. This one looks like you know, it could live again. Pressure wash. Got an outboard on the back. You know, I don't know what these are called. I think they're Morgans or Jensen's, I'm not sure, but when the cabin top comes all the way out to the top like that, that means that inside's gonna be pretty roomy, even for a little boat. But it's got sails and everything. Okay, here we go. This one's got a windlass. Nice. Impounded vessel. And you know, sad part about some of this stuff is that like so much deck hardware and everything else just goes to waste when they get destroyed. Impounded vessel. Must be a 22 footer. Man, this thing is, nobody's gonna bid on this. This thing is pretty bad. All right, Wind Warrior over here. Here we go. I don't know what kind of boat this is, but it looks like it's listing a little bit to starboard. So maybe it's got some water in the bilge or something. Who knows? Wind Warrior, high freeboard on this one. Huh? It's got a walkout transom. Probably a Hunter. Given the freeboard and the transom, I'm guessing this is a Hunter of some sort. Locked up. All right, let's keep it going. If this little guy right here is in the auction, you can bet your buns that this one will get quite a bit of bidding. It's looking like a little Boston whaler, is that what it is? It's a Scout. I'm not sure what a Scout is. Looks like a whaler, kinda, with the railing. I'm not gonna touch it. Okay, this one here, impounded vessel. It's got a radar mast. Must have a aft cabin or something maybe back there. I'm not sure. If you know what kind of boat this is, throw us a comment. Rigid boom vang. I do not know what kind of boat that is. Okay, but this one here next to it looks pretty nice. I don't know what this is. I'm sure somebody does. This is a big boat. Hard Dodger. Center cockpit. It's gonna have a nice staff cabin. It is impounded. Got some davits on the back. This one looks like it could draw some bids. I'm guessing the interior on this one's pretty nice. Freeboard's not too high, but it does look like somebody just took paint. I'm not sure. Maybe that is like some good paint. I don't know. This boat's actually pretty impressive in person. It's a nice boat. Come and check this one out. This is a nice boat. Yeah, that's a nice boat for someone. Here we go. This looks like a Catalina 27. Wheel steering. Inboard. Okay. I was looking at that one because I'm like, that's not a Catalina 30, is it? But the characteristics are very similar. And then here's another guy. Outboard. Bunch of solar panels. Had a Garmin on there. Solar panels here. Yeah, no sign. Oh, right there in front of me. My bad. Yeah, there is a sign. Yeah. So I'm not sure if this looks like probably a Newport. And then this is one's got a fat belly. Not sure what this guy is. In desperate need of a pressure wash. Man, there's grass growing out right there in between the anchor locker and the deck. Crazy. That's beamy though. That's a beamy boat. I do not see a sign on that that says impounded. I do see a sign on this one. This striper will likely get some good bids. 200 horsepower Suzuki 4-stroke. Nice little, I want to say center console, but that's not a center console. I don't know what you call this when it's got a little teeny cabin up there. A little cabin. That's a nice boat. Someone's definitely gonna snack that up. Yep. This is a good little boat right here. This one. Someone's gonna want that guy. Live well. This is a nice boat. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. I don't see a sign, but that doesn't seem to mean much. Oh man, this one's sad. I'm not sure what that is, Yorktown or something, but this used to be on my finger when I was here, and had seen some people on it for a while, but they never really came. This thing has not been touched in a long time. Yikes. That one is definitely going to Davy Jones' locker. Ouch. Here we go, impounded vessel. Man. Ouch. And we saw this one last time. The whole side of it is like duct taped. Impounded. Look at that. There's just tape on it. Water inlet. Crazy. This boat is unfortunately probably going to Davy Jones' locker whenever it runs its course. Now, somebody took a bunch of paint to this one. Looks like it was a nice boat though. They got some nice netting on the side. I don't know what this is. Okay. It does say it's impounded. All right. What is this guy? Oh no, this isn't the one that was on my finger, is it? Anthea? I'm not sure, but I feel like I've seen this boat before. That might be the one that was on my finger a long time ago. When I was in Shoreline, I think that boat was on my finger, and I saw them take it out once, but that was it. Oh, look at this. That's interesting. There's your bow roller. This is definitely a full keel boat. If you know what this is, let me know. All right, we're gonna kind of skip over this pretty quick. This looks like Davy Jones' locker waiting to happen. Here's a Sea Ray. I don't see a sign on it. Fridge in the back, cockpits. The companionway is open. Just letting all the elements in. But Oh boy, wow. All right. I think this one was here before. Look at this, cutter rig, impounded vessel. This one might be at the boat auction this time. That's a nice boat. It's got a little more growth and, you know, green and stuff on it this time because it's been sitting out here. Davit's been sitting out here for a while. Looks like somebody might have broke in that port light. There's the backward facing helm, but a pressure wash on this would do it a lot of good. Would really look a lot better. A little bit of love on this guy. Yeah, we saw this one before. Nice boat. That's a nice boat. Nice windlass. All right. Okay, I don't see a sign on that one. There's no sign. Oh wait, yep, there is a sign. So that guy is impounded. This one here, it's a big boat. Wow. Oh, Bums Rush. This one was in the auction last time. You would think that they would clean it up a little bit. It is wild that they don't clean these things, man. And I had a lot of people comment on all the stuff in the water. This is the end of the marina where everything kind of washes this way. I'm not justifying it for them, but I think they're understaffed, you know, and they don't have the manpower to keep up on everything. But so what happens is all the current and the wind blows everything this way, so everything that makes its way into the marina kind of ends up over here in this area. But this is Bums Rush. We saw this one last boat auction and it was pretty bad inside. And then here's another cabin cruiser with a broken window. Pretty exciting to see that the boat auction's coming back. So, oh, this guy's a steel boat. Oh, it's rusted. I think this one was here last time too. Getting more rusty. Getting more rusty. Ouch. I would not want. Look at this. Anybody want to do some painting? I would not want a steel boat. I'm a welder and I wouldn't want a steel boat. And I think that's it. I'm not gonna go look at the rest because I think last time I did that, there was a guy on that boat on the very end. So I don't think he took too kindly to me really looking at all the boats. But there you have it. Some potential boats for the Long Beach boat auction. Okay, I looked it up. The next Long Beach boat auction will be held on January 24th, 2026. So you have almost, a month and a half. You got about a month and a half before that auction. So make your plans. I'm also going to be putting out a video that is going to be like an insider's guide to the Long Beach boat auction. And that's going to be important because it's going to tell you all the information you need to know about the stipulations, just details, things to be aware of when you're bidding on a boat. Most important thing you're going to want is a place to put it. I'll just say that now. So if you plan on coming to the boat auction and bidding on a boat, be sure you have a place to put it. That's a nice boat. I don't know what that is, but I can see that boat actually going places. So there you have it. I'm gonna try to make my way. We're running out of daylight here. I'm gonna try to make my way over to Alamitos Bay real quick, see if there's any boats over there that are going to be included in it. Okay, I'm over here at Alamitos Bay, and this is where the Long Beach boat auction is actually held, and they do have some more boats. I've seen this little boat. I don't know what it's called, but this little sailboat right here. It's been in the boat auction a few different times. And then we've got a Catalina that looks like it's possibly a 36 over there. That one there looks like it might be a 36. And then Ship in a Bottle, another, maybe a Morgan. I'm not exactly sure what those are. A little dinghy down here. And then we've got powerboat here. I'm not sure what that is. Looks fairly nice. And then this little guy. Oh, is this the Erickson 29? Oh my gosh. Is that the one from last time? Anyway, there's some more potential boats. No telling exactly which ones are going to be in it, but I'd be fairly certain that these ones here will be in the auction because they're already lined up in the place where the auction is held. The other thing is, I'm gonna do a little shameless plug. I've got some Sailing Soleil merch, so I'll try to have links down in the description for that. And zip up hoodies. I like zip ups more than pullovers, and some t-shirts. And that's a really good way you could help support the channel. I'm gonna try to have some designs that are not specific to Sailing Soleil. Really appreciate it if you wear my logo, but I get it if you don't want to wear my logo and you want to just have something that has to do with sailing or whatever, but I have a couple of different designs down there. So if you want to support the channel, buy some apparel, that'd be great. Other than that, look forward to seeing you guys all at the Long Beach boat auction, January 24th, 2026. I will be there, and might have the family there as well, helping me film, and we will see you there. Cheers.
So we got the Catalina right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started here at $400. Who wants Catalina for $400? Anybody go $400?